Hey Loc Friends, it's your girl Raquel, aka Pinky, coming to you with another video. This video today I'm doing is about Olaplex. Now I'm going to be using Olaplex on my locks to prepare them for getting bleached later on in like a month or so. Now, to be perfectly honest, I filmed all this before. I filmed the unpackaging of all of my Olaplex products. I even filmed me using the Olaplex products. But however, yes, silly me deleted the footage thinking I had it backed up, which I didn't. And yes, so here I am again. But actually, it is not all a loss because I can tell you how I felt after that one. And I can show you this time. But let's get started. So during Black Friday, I ordered a starter kit and it came with the number 0. This is the one that I thought was really important that I needed. So 0 and the number 3, which is also just as important because this is, the 0 is the hair intensive bond building hair treatment, and then that is followed up by the hair perfector. And then there's the number 4, which is a bond maintenance shampoo. And then I also got their bond maintenance clarifying shampoo. So instead of going and staying with Suave, I was thinking of switching to Olaplex. And yes, and then I also in that pack got the number 5, which is the bond maintenance conditioner. And it also came with a number 6, which is the bond smoother, and a number 7, which is the bonding oil, and a number 8, which is a bond intensive moisture mask. And lastly but not least, it came with a nourishing hair serum. So the last time when I thought I was recording everything and I did not, I used the 0, followed up by the number 3, followed up firstly after I let that sit, I washed it out using the number 4, but I only used that one time. And then after that, I followed it up by the clarifying shampoo. And then, so that was 2 washes. And then after that, I did a little bit of the bonding maintenance conditioner. And that was pretty much all I did. So my hopes is that within the month, it can really strengthen my hair so when I bleach it, because we all know bleach is damaging to everybody's hair, to locks, everything. I just hope that it's in a good enough condition that it won't break off. So that's my whole theory with everything. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be starting with the number 0. So the number 0 is intensive bond building hair treatment. So with that, you're going to apply slowly to dry hair, distributing evenly through the roots to the tip. Hair should be damped, not drenched. Leave on for 10 minutes. For the best results, apply number 3 hair perfector over number 0, combing through as needed. Let process for minimum of 10 minutes. Rinse, shampoo, and condition. For best results, use number 4 shampoo and number 5 conditioner. So with the last time I did this, I'm not gonna lie, I started off just like this. Started off like this, and then as I added in the number 3, I got so much slip, and then it started to worry me. Cause like these ones in the front, they're not fully locked. They are not. These ones in the back, they are rough and tough and they can handle all of that, if you can see. But these front ones, these little ends and how much of a slip it was, I was afraid it was gonna unravel and give me problems. But so far, it's okay. I did braid in, but after I applied these 2 together, and like I said, I got the slip, I braided and banded, and then I did the rest of the treatment. So I guess I'll do that same thing now. I'm gonna apply everything to my hair, and then if I feel like I need to, I will braid and band, but we shall see as we go. Okay guys, so here I am just trying to dampen my locks with the number 0. So with this was rather easy, just spritz, spritz, spritz. And I just combed through with my fingers once I had spritzed at a point where I thought it was enough to get it flowing through and to get it fully distributed throughout my hair. So now I'm just rubbing it in, making sure it is evenly distributed throughout my locks, and to rake it, make sure my locks aren't sticking together, and giving my scalp a little much needed massage just to make sure my scalp is nice and relaxed and tender before I do the next treatment. So here I'm just making sure nothing is sticking together, and yeah, there we go. Okay guys, I'm back and it's been 10 minutes. So now it's on to number 3, which is the hair perfector. Now this directions, it says to use one times per week. For damaged hair, you can use 2 to 3 times per week, and apply to damp to towel dry hair. Apply generous amount from scalp to ends until the hair is thoroughly saturated. Leave on for minimum of 10 minutes, longer if needed. Rinse from hair for best results. Shampoo with Olaplex number 4 and condition with Olaplex number 5. So I did forget that I was going to use my spray bottle just to dampen it a little bit more, so I could add that in. So let me do that. Since I didn't drench with the number 0, I'm just making sure it's a little bit more saturated just to make sure when the 3 goes on, it can bond very well. Let's get to adding. So when applying the number 3 is where you really get the slip. And this is where I was saying when I recorded this the first time, I got a little concerned, and then that's when I braided and banded, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much slip. But this time I just let it be and see how it went, and it went pretty well. But yeah, after applying the number 3, so the number 0 and the 3 combined together makes your hair so soft. So it really does work. Doing these 2 together, of course, that's what they made it for, but it did get my hair really, really soft. So I hope that really helped adding some bonds to my hair, so I won't damage it too much with the bleach. And hey friends, if you're still here with me at this point, do you mind just subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and give me a thumbs up? I'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So right now I'm just putting my hair up, because with the product sitting in my hair, I don't want that sitting on my shoulders for the next 10 to, I think it ended up being 20 minutes. And yeah, just getting it out of the way so that won't bother me. So real quick, while I have my hair up and I'm waiting for number 0 and number 3 to settle in before I wash it out, for my towel, I always use a microfiber towel, and I use a brown one so I won't get anything that's discolored in my hair. So I always start with this one after I wash my hair. I let this one soak up all of the water, and then I have a towel that I made that I come in number 2. So it's just a t-shirt that I cut up, and the t-shirt actually looks like this. I go to Walmart, go in the men's department, and it's like a $5 shirt, but I get the largest shirt I can find, and this one is a 4XL, and I cut the sleeves, and then I just cut it in half, and then that becomes my towel. So that's what I use on my hair, just in case if anyone was wondering. Okay, y'all, I've been having this in my hair for about 20 minutes now. Yes, I went over the 10 minutes, but it's allowed. So let's go rinse this out and go with the shampoo and the conditioner. So here I'm really trying to make sure that I get all of the product that's already in my hair out before I go in with the shampoo. So I am working the shampoo into a good lather using the tips of my fingers, my finger pads, and I want to make sure I get a good lather, but also make sure I clean my scalp very well. So now I'm just going in with the 4C, which is the clarifying shampoo, and one to make sure that there's nothing from the previous week that's built up, and just make sure my hair's cleaned as thoroughly as possible. And of course, if you do a 2 or 3 rinse when you do your shampoo, the second and third lathers always much more than the first, but yes. And now it's time for the conditioner. And what I'm doing here with my hands over my head is I'm adding water to my hand and letting the conditioner drip down in certain spots before I was starting to run it through all of my individual locks. And not being able to use conditioner for the past 2 years, my hair just seemed really soft. And I know it's because, of course, you're using conditioner and your hair always feels soft, but it just, it was very needed, of course. And I'm just putting my hair up so I can finish the rest of my shower. So now I'm back after my shower, ready to rinse the conditioner out. And like with anything, you want to make sure, well, I always make sure I rinse until that water shows nothing left. I don't see any debris of anything, no cloudy water, anything. That water
is clear, so I make sure I get everything out and nothing is left behind.
So now all that is done. I got my handy dandy towel, and so I just place and swoop everything back. And I use elastic hair ties instead of like the ones with fabric. They do have a good grip and they stay really well. So I put that around it and I let that sit for about 20 minutes, catch all the water before I switch to the t-shirt towel mat, hair tie. Okay, so real quick before I head off and finish the rest of my day, this is my pink microfiber towel. Of course I have pink, but this is the one I plan on using once my ends are dyed pink, so I won't mess up any of my other towels. But yes, this is what I already have on hand, ready to go. Okay, so now that my hair is 90% dry, I usually have like this little spray bottle of oil that I use to spray onto my scalp. So I'm gonna apply that, and then I was thinking of maybe applying some of this number 7 bonding oil, just a little bit, to see if that helps with the aid of doing anything of protecting my hair. Let's just see.
So the oil I'm using, I bought at a farmer's market years ago, and I brought a few of them, and so I use it, my daughter uses it. Don't ask me what's in it, I don't know. I just know the lady called it rose gold and it smells so good. And yes, I continue to use it, and I'm almost out, so I need to order some more. Yes. And with this bonding oil, I use very sparingly. And with the other oil I use, you see, I use it in a little spritz and it hardly any comes out. So I didn't really oversaturate my hair with the oil. Never do. I like to keep it light and fluffy. And just giving myself a little nice scalp massage, making sure that oil is nice and distributed throughout. And yeah, feels good, smells good. Yes.
So as you can see, I only used a few drops. This bottle is still completely full. Mostly every time after I shampoo and clean my hair, I always do a few spritz instead of drenching my hair with oil. It's very light, but it has a good scent and feels good. So with this being my second time using it, I would say it's definitely great to be proactive about saving your hair in any way, shape, or form, especially when you know you're doing something so damaging like bleaching. But when I first did it, I didn't know if it was because I finally used conditioner after 2 years or if it was just the products. But like I said, after using the 0 and the 3, it had a lot of slip and a lot of glide, and then once that was rinsed off, it just feels normal right now. So I'm hoping that would help, and when I come back to do my bleaching, we will see how I have progressed, and that gives me another few weeks to try it out and to see how well it is taken, or after I bleach to see how well it is holding up. But I do plan on doing a protein treatment after I do all that too, because I'm scared, y'all, but I just want to do it. Gotta do it. Want to do it, gotta do it. So stay tuned. Bye.
So that's all I have for today. Please like and comment and subscribe, and even go and follow me on Instagram. See you next time. Bye.